You're watching the RWL YouTube channel.
The following pro wrestling exhibition requires discretionary viewer participation.
One, two, three, four.
Hi again, gang. Hope your Christmas was a great one. We're in Chattanooga, Tennessee for tonight's RWL Snarl, the last of 2025. I'm Wally Cardill, joined as usual by Johnny GB Bianco and, of course, GM Hangman Tex Lynch. And we're just 2 days away from the end-of-year Memphis Million Supercard this Monday night.
And despite Holiday Road having been packed with action and excitement, this year's Memphis Million isn't going to be out of ammunition, with 3 hours of action and a Battles Royal to close out the year, and I'm pretty psyched about it all.
Oh, guys, I gotta admit it's the last snarl of the year. I kind of feel a little bit melancholy about it all, but nonetheless, we got 2 great hours of RWL night action. Stick around, it is gonna be great. Let's have a great old time, and let's start things off right out of the gate with a Legends Division matchup. Jake the Snake Roberts, accompanied by Rockin Robin, set to face the one-man riot squad, Dick the Bulldog Brower, accompanied by classy Freddie Blassie. And now back from Christmas vacation, let's please welcome back the golden voice of ring announcer Buck Morton.
Good evening and happy holidays, Chattanooga. Welcome to our WL Snarl. Our opening contest is set for 1 fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Rockin Robin from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing 243 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Jake's stock and trade mind games have already worked tonight, before even the opening bell. It all comes down to the burlap sack over Jake Roberts' shoulder, and while we all know what he's got in there, it's a kind of problem for the one-man riot squad, who apparently, for all his ferocity, didn't initially want to sign for this match. Possibly fearing a loss and its accompanying humiliating finish with that boa constrictor, but Bulldog Brower has apparently ordered Fear to take the back seat tonight.
Seriously, big, bad Bulldog Brower with an aversion to snakes. I would have never thought it. As crazy as Brower can be, I really wouldn't have ever expected him to have a phobia about snakes. His opponent, accompanied by the Hollywood fashion plate, classy Freddie Blassie from Dover, Delaware, weighing 285 pounds, he is the one-man riot squad, Dick the Bulldog Brower.
He's not the first. You'll remember Andre the Giant ain't too crazy about snakes either. So like I said, Jake Roberts' psychological games are already in full effect.
Well, if Bulldog Brower is indeed afraid of snakes, he is not showing it. That bug-eyed poker face of his, accompanied by Freddie Blassie walking him down to ringside. I guess he must have Blassie there to hold his hand. Bulldog Brower, frightened of a big old snake. Well, now, how about that? Oh, that beat all. I would have never believed it either, GB.
No matter how hard Brower may fight, no matter if he has the momentum all through the match, in the back of his mind, he's gonna be thinking about that bag in Jake's corner. And I'm sure that's exactly what Jake is playing at, hoping it will be enough of a distraction to get Brower to slip up, get distracted, and make a mistake that costs him the match.
We're sure starting off tonight with an out-of-the-ordinary situation for the one-man riot squad, who rarely, if ever, shows anything remotely like fear.
I think if Brower loses, expect for him to run back up the ramp. If Jake reaches into that bag, Walt Rothburn rings the bell. Here we go. Jake the Snake Roberts gets a hold on Brower, lifts up that big old 285 pounds for a vertical suplex, takes him down to the canvas. Jake follows up with a kick. Brower rounds him up over the shoulders and slams him down to the canvas. Follows that up with a kick to the back right in front of Rockin Robin. Jake Roberts counters with a right. Up kick to the midsection to Brower. Brower counters with a kick. Jake counters Brower again. There'll be a whole lot of countering going on here. Here's an elbow to the arm of Dick the Bulldog Brower as Freddie Blassie looks on. He felt that one. Jake Roberts with a sidewalk slam to Brower. Jake Roberts is lit up right away. There's a clubbing blow to the back of the head of the Bulldog. Slam head first into the turnbuckle, and he's going to do it 9 more times just to make sure Brower don't forget. Oh, man. Bulldog Brower collapses center ring right in the heart of the logo. Jake the Snake Roberts. Running Bulldog slams Brower's head into the mat one more time. Rockin Robin definitely approving a rear headlock. Applied to Brower by Jake the Snake Roberts center ring. Freddie Blassie looking on a little bit concerned. Jake the Snake Roberts has got it cinched in pretty good. The referee keeping an eye on things. But Brower can't seem to extricate himself from the situation. Jake Roberts countered with a leg sweep by Brower. There's a stomp from the Bulldog to Jake. A kick to the midsection to Jake Roberts. A double ear clap to Jake Roberts. Jake Roberts counters with a right to the Bulldog. Bulldog Brower counters him. Goes, oh man, look at this. Another counter. Slaps the hand away. Another running Bulldog to Brower. And look at this. Freddie Blassie's introduced a chair into the mix. Here's a pin one. Well, this one's gotten out of hand pretty quick. I like it. Jake the Snake Roberts. Rounded up by Brower. Slammed down to the canvas again. Another beautiful over-the-shoulder kind of slam here. A back body drop to Brower from Jake Roberts. There's a kick to the back. As Jake the Snake Roberts drags Bulldog Brower towards center. Delivers a stomp to the shoulder. Jake starts going to work on the head and neck of Bulldog Brower. Twisting for all he's worth. Twisting the knot away, as it were. Jake Roberts urging him to get back up, but goes for a pin one. As Jake Roberts, master of ring psychology, the Grand Wizard of Wrestling. About to get into it with Jake Roberts, distracts him. Brower with a hip toss, the ref gets rid of that chair. A leg sweep from Jake the Snake Roberts, a stomp to Brower. Jake rounds him back up again, gets a hold of Brower, whips him to the corner. He charges but doesn't connect. Brower gets out of the way. There's a jumping headbutt from Dick the Bulldog Brower, taking Jake Roberts down to the canvas. Jake Roberts whipped to the far right corner. Brower charges. There's a clothesline. Down goes Jake. The momentum shifting right here to Bulldog Brower for the present time. Rear chin lock applied to Jake Roberts by the Bulldog. Jake gets a hold of the wrist, finds his way out the back door, and trips up Brower while he does. Oh, man. All right, Dragon Sleeper countered by Brower. A slap of the hand and a double axe handle to Jake that takes him down to the mat. Jake makes his way to the standing position on the outside apron. Bulldog Brower tries to tag him with a right, but Jake Roberts counters, gets back inside the ring. Jake the Snake with a kick to the gut. So Brower lines up the arm. Out wrist lock. Bulldog Brower counters with a couple of shots to the midsection. Disengages Jake the Snake Roberts. Jake, fireman's carry, drops Brower center ring. Gets a hold of him from the belly to belly, but Brower tags him with a couple of shots and backs him off. Jake the Snake Roberts catches a power slam out of absolutely no place. Bulldog Brower turning things around real quick here. There's a clothesline to Jake. Jake swings and misses, rebounds off the ropes, catches a back body drop from Brower. Rounds him up and into a spine buster just about center ring. Bulldog Brower again gathers up Jake the Snake Roberts. Tongue and death grip. Rockin Robin definitely looks alarmed. Bulldog Brower trying to squeeze a win out of Jake the Snake Roberts. Trying to choke one. Oh, he just did it. The bell rings. Jake Roberts has been choked out by Dick the Bulldog Brower, who wins this matchup by submission.
The time, 4 minutes and 38 seconds. Your winner by submission, Bulldog Brower.
Well, guys, if there was just anything Dick the Bulldog Brower could do to avoid losing this match and possibly being exposed to Jake's snake, well, he certainly went ahead and did it. He nailed Jake with that tongue and death grip dead center ring, and, well, now he doesn't have to worry about it anymore. Folks, we'll be right back with more RWL Snarl right after the break. Stay with us.